Final 2 games of the season. We're almost there. We're still fighting for the top spot, and it's just between ourselves and Fulham. Welcome back, everybody, to the final 2 games of the season, and it would have been quite an episode trying to fight Fulham for that top spot, but it's already been won. Yes, I know Fulham have played first. They played yesterday and they beat Swansea 1-0. So it gives them a 6-point gap. We've still got 2 games, but we've got to have somewhere in the region of a 24-goal swing. It's not going to happen. Not now. Not especially we've got Crystal Palace, who are lying in 12th position. They're well, to be perfectly honest, they're safe. They're not really playing for anything. We are, though. If they let us win by 12-0, we could still stand a chance, maybe. It's not going to happen, though, is it, though? So, second spot we are going to have to accept. But second spot all the same, and second spot means automatic promotion, which we have got now. So, I'm more than happy with that. Let's have a look at the side that is going to play. We've picked up more injuries. Pietro is injured. Does he really need to play anymore for the rest of the season? We could just rest him out, but he's done some sort of injury. He's going to be out just for a few days, so he'll be out he'll be back for the next game. Esbrand's injured now; he's not quite fit. We're going to leave a couple of these loanees out of the team at the moment. Luca, we tried to poach him from West Ham, and they wanted 147 million. So we haven't got that sort of money. I mean, who are you? You're West Ham, for goodness sake. So Luke McCormick is still suspended. He's suspended for the next match. He might be back for the next one. He could be back. Kearney, I do want to play him. We might play him in the final game. He's not quite match fit. You know what? I might put him in. I just put him in for this game. Levitt has wanted a pay increase, wanted a new contract. As soon as we got promoted, he wanted a new contract. No, you still got a year left to go. So I said you need to earn it. You haven't really played that much. You're not coming in, knocking on the door. As soon as you get a new contract, everybody else is going to come knocking. So I'm not going to have it. So we're going to have Ribeiro in goal. We've got Kearney, Leo, Colvin and Cole Will at the back. Cole Will, are you still left back? You are a left back, okay. Nicholas, Robertson and Cole in the centre. Both Mazzellas either side. We've got Levitt as attacking midfielder and support behind. We're going to start with Ennis this time. And friend, because Pietro is slightly injured. Dembele should be on the bench. He is. He'll probably get his time to come on as well. I am very tempted to bring Charlie Nicholas up there. That's what I would like to do. But we've got nobody really that can play in midfield. We need a box-to-box, which is Morley. And McCormick is a ball-winning midfielder. So we need one more of them guys, I think. And I think with the money we have got, we should be able to pick somebody up relatively cheap. Especially from the teams that have gone down. We'll have a look at them rather later on in the summer transfers. Right, okay. Attacking straight away. We won't go attacking straight away. We can have that positive approach. We won't go all in guns blazing. So let's submit this team. Playing 2 DMs there. That's rather interesting. Right, okay, let's do it for the fans. Last home game of the season. It would have been nice to pick up the trophy at home. Ooh, I think that's the first time as well that we've one of a few times we've had everybody reasonably happy and motivated. As Palace have had a shot already. A couple of shots, actually. There we go. Charlie Nicholas is on the ball now. Plays it out wide to Colwell. Should be able to cross it. He does. Frid. Well, we say no more. Frin's had a really, really good season. And he's on course to get Player of the Season or Young Player of the Season or something like that. But Charlie Nicholas with a great ball over to Colwell, who crosses the ball. Colwell has been an inspiration, I feel, at left wing back. And our wing backs have played relatively well. I'm wondering how we're going to do in the Premiership. Do we still adopt this formation? We do need to think about having a defensive midfielder in, though, I feel, especially against the top teams. Frin's on there again. Is he? No, I didn't think he'd pass it. He doesn't tend to do that, does he? As we close the gap on Fulham, but we still need a lot of goals. 23 goals, in fact, or 24 goals, providing Fulham lose their last game of the season as well. They need to lose by 12. We need to win by 12. It's not going to happen, is it? It is a good fight. It's just that loss against Shrewsbury. I think that's really damaged our chances, really. Cole has a shot. It's gone in. Goalkeeper fumbles. Cole's been playing not relatively well. I was on the verge of just thinking about, shall I let him go? I'm glad I haven't though. Colwell just, well, the sliding tackle just misses. It's another great ball in though. Levitt does play it over to Cole, who smashes the goalkeeper. Does get a hand to it, stops the initial sting of it, I guess. But it still goes in, but 2-0 up. We're closing that goal difference gap down. Birmingham are 0-0 with Stoke, so they could yet survive. Tell the team they expect to prove a point today. Okay, well, you weren't that bad to improve. I'm happy with your solid defensive work. Well, I am happy. Ennis is going for goal. I'm going to bring Dembele in for Frin. I'm going to rest Frin. But I think we just need to play some of our fringe players as well. As we see Crowley come away for Crystal Palace down that right hand side. Who's tracking him? Nobody we know of, and that's gone over and wide. That'll do nicely. Kenneth can come on, and you can play Shadow Striker, my friend. And I'm going to bring in. There's a lot of players I do want to bring in. Alexander, you can play the last game of the season. We'll see what you're about. McCarthy, you might play Ogbeta. Thinking you can come in defence as well. And Dembele, I do want to bring in as well. Just give you a bit of time as well. We're going to rest our star strikers, I think. I want to bring Simmons in, see what he can do. See if he can play alongside Pietro. And we'll bring Dembele in now for Frin. And we'll leave it at that. We'll just ease into this rather nicely as we equal our record wins for a season. 29 is a record. 29 is what we're doing here. 10 minutes ago, we can't really lose it from this position, can we? It's been done. Of course it has been. Danny Ings, he gets everywhere. Flipping Danny Ings. Thorn in my side, that bloke is. No matter who you play against, Danny Ings scores. I mean, the missed tackle there. Can't blame Ribeiro for that one, but it's poor defending on the left-hand side. Not happy about it at all. 5 minutes to go. Let's not lose it from here. We're 10 points. Seriously? Right, Dembele's just whacks it. Ennis is on it. Oh, I thought he might have run onto that. As Palace come away with it once again. The goalkeeper plays it out nicely. So we get a header in. McKenna, plenty of time. Thread the ball through. No, thread it wide then. That's beautiful. Well, Colwell, just cross it. No, we're just going to hang on to the ball. We're going to play keepsies. Cole, play it out wide. Kearney, not really had. Oh, match fitness. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Match fitness. Can we not? Okay, can we not concede a goal? That's what I want. Palace are all over us, actually. They've had a lot more opportunities than us. But 2-1 victory all the same. I'd rather have a win. 3 points is rather nice. Ennis has had one chance overall. Not the best. But he likes to come in as a sub, doesn't he? As an impact player. So we're going into the final game of the season then. Send the assistant to that one. We're going to scoot ourselves along over to the next game. And we'll see if we can see a few more different faces in the side then. We'll see you guys in a few seconds. Welcome back, and we are going to have a little bit of a change to the side. We're bringing in some of our youngsters from the under 23s in. I inadvertently just started playing the game, which is what I really didn't want to do, but I accidentally pressed play, so we're going to have to just pause it about 14 seconds in, so my bad. So Alexander is going to play in goal. Is our 22-year-old from the under 23s. He was our backup today. He's going to get a little bit of a game. Radovic is probably better than him, but when I looked on the comparison between the two, Alexander I felt was slightly better. We got Kearney coming in for another game. Bejka, Leo at the back, solid centre backs, and then we have got Zamora as well, who we put in the under 23s because he wasn't going to be playing, so we're going to use him today. Cole and McCormick are going to play either side of Graham Sonny. I think he's a very, very good midfielder. He wouldn't even feature in any of our top 10. Again, some of these players are 20 years old. We'd probably look to offload them, I think, in the summer. Unfortunately, I just don't think they got what it takes. 2-star. It's not going to cut it in the Premiership. Not one jot at all. Mark Helm is going to be in midfield. We're going to have another last look at him. He looks very, very solid. He is 8th choice attacking midfielder as well. We'll have a look at him. He's only worth £24,000. I think it's just rather cruel keeping his career hanging on here. But who knows? That might move up to about 100,000 maybe when we get into the Premiership, but he's only played 32 games with us already, and I think he did a good job for us. As we move into the forwards, Simmons is going to play alongside Dembele. Simmons, I think we caught him very, very young as well. He's only played 15 games for us, 1 goal. He played for Salford. 23 years old now. Again, he needs to start proving himself. Again, potential is only 3 stars. He's only half a star off that as well. He will be our 5th choice forward. But that is the side we're going to be going with. We've got some of the main guys like Robertson, McCarthy, Charlie Nicholas. Pietro is on the bench. Same with Fred McKenniff and Ennis. And I think for the purpose of this final game as well, we will play it on as a sideline option as well. As we see the ball on the left-hand side there. Ribeiro, as Brentford are coming forward, we are away from home. We have got a chance to get a record points tally for Bolton, and that's a good effort. It just goes wide. The goalkeeper dives for it. I think he had that covered. We have made 2 additional signings already, but we're not going to talk about them yet. We will wait until the next season. That's a good effort, and that's a great goal though by Joe Williams. Goalkeeper, I don't think he stood any chance at all, but we'll watch it from behind the goal or not. Ribeiro to Sambia, as playing the ball rather nicely there, and we're just not attacking them at all, are we? And wow, he just leathers it, doesn't he? Questionable. Could he have stopped that? I don't really mind at this point. This is really pretty much a second string team really. Zamora even comes forward and gets tackled, obviously, because they're not strong enough, are they? And I think that's what half the problem is. Our players just are not strong enough to cope with the even with the Championship level. When Coco comes forward, we don't want to. That's a good stop, or was that just over the bar? I think that was a good stop. 33 minutes gone. We still have the ball. We're not creating any chances whatsoever. In fact, we're just giving the ball away, as we don't intercept that at all. As I think we're going to rue the chance of giving these players a game. I'm just waiting for a shot to come in, because if it goes on target, it could well be in goal. As they're playing the ball around nicely. The cross comes in back post, and clearly offside there that I saw. Brentford, I'm not sure whereabouts they are in the table, but we've had 1 shot on goal, which I'm not really impressed with, really. I mean, I can't watch it again. I'm going to shout at them and show a little bit of passion out there. Some of these guys we probably won't see again. Mark Helm, namely one of them. Graham plays it up front to Simmons. He does. This is the first opportunity we've seen. He hasn't got the legs. Not got the legs. Although he did get in behind the player though with the second shot on goal. Okay, is that signs of things to come? Ennison's not really been in the game, so it could be a case that we may just change a few things. As Brentford come forward again, they're looking for a 3-0. Thankfully they shot that wide. Got up to half time, if we can get a goal back, that would be quite interesting. See what the last half does for the season. As we get a chance on goal, it's just flicked over the bar. Who was that? And just out of interest, what are Swansea doing? They're winning 1-0 at home to Reading. It's a little bit late. And Fulham, they're 0-0 with Middlesbrough. And the Clark comes forward, back heels it. If there's a back heel, there's always going to be a goal in it somewhere. But who's going to get the goal? Brentford probably looked at our lineup and probably thought, you know what, 3 points is on the cards here. And they are delivering. Oh, we missed the header. Thankfully, he didn't score there, did he? Right, we're going to pause it. We're going to make a substitution. Mark Helm, you come off. And I am tempted with... We're going to bring a McCarthy in there, as he can go shadow striker. Dembele, you can go forward for a bit. Simmons, you've had your time, and I am very tempted to bring in... we're going to bring Ennis in as well. Yeah, 2 attacking, shadow striker. In fact, not striker. We can go attacking midfielder. There we go. 2 Mazzellas, probably not the best positions really we'll want to be using, do we? We'll have you as a ball winner. Why did I not? You're a box to box as well. I didn't realise you're a box to box. Oh dear me. Ball winning. You can have ball winning. There you go. Right. Let's see if that changes anything at all. Can we get the ball for starters? Mark Helm well, it was disappointing. Simmons same as well. As it's a good stop by Alexander though, pushes the ball away. 17,000 for the last game of the season. Like I say, it doesn't really matter that much as well. We're just not getting in on the game here at all. Shout a bit more and demand a bit more. It's unusual seeing ourselves being outplayed by this, as we don't clear it. Zamora, he should have cleared that. That's annoying. Yeah, he gets in behind him, doesn't he? I'm not happy about that one jot at all. As we're going to pause it. I'm going to just bring in Pietro instead of Dembele. Or shall we have Frin in there? Pietro, he's not playing. Where's Pietro? Oh, there he is. 10 minutes to go. It's been a really lacklustre match, really, hasn't it? We've not really been in the game. Mistakes. Sonny Graham has played really well. I'm quite impressed, but then again, Premiership, I don't think so. I wanted to have a look at some of these players, and they just don't cut it at all. It's another good stop by Alexander. As the time ticks away, and a 3-0 loss away to Brentford. I'm not too hurt by that. Disappointing the way we've lost it though. We didn't really have any fight whatsoever, but it just goes to show that some of the players that we have got just do not cut it at all. Right, okay. Fulham go on and win yet again, 100 points, and Swansea they win. So they're never going to catch us. 7 points clear at the top of the second spot. I'm reasonably happy with that as well. Promoted but missed out on the Sky Bet Championship on the final day. We were never ever going to win the title. Never. In the month of Sunday. So the pivotal game there was the 6-3 win over Blackburn. That was a fantastic game, I'm not going to lie. West Brom secure a playoff spot as well. Zamora makes a Bolton debut. There's a few of the other ones as well. But we'll send the assistant to that one. As we will end it here. We will be back with the next episode for the season review. Let me know below who you think are going to be our player of the season, top goal scorer, because it was a little bit touch and go at the top there. Best goal of the season as well. Where do you think that's going to be coming from? But like I say, I'm going to leave it there. We'll come back for the review, and we'll see you next time. So until then, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Thank you.